If you have multiple Claude instances running at once, a lot of times tasks can finish, but you don't notice they finish until you actually look at this interface. And that could be somewhat annoying, as sometimes you can ask prompts that are long running. You want to watch YouTube or something to pass the time, and you don't want to continuously stare at a loading screen like so. I don't want to stare at this for 3 minutes. So in order to hear that ding like you just heard, so again, I will trigger it here as an audio cue for you to go back to your Claude Code instance and tell Claude to do another task or to answer an input. For example, today we're going to show you how to install such a thing. So it's very simple. You're going to be going to your .claude/settings.json. And so this is what we're going to be doing today. It's very simple, but essentially we're going to have 2 different hooks that play different sounds depending on what hook gets triggered. Before getting into these commands itself, let's quickly talk about hooks and why they matter. So what are hooks? So hooks are user-defined shell commands, HTTP endpoints, or LLM prompts that execute automatically at specific points in Claude Code's lifestyle. This diagram explains Claude Code's hook lifestyle. So we have session start. So first we have session start. This is when the session first starts. And then we have a user prompt submit, which means a user asks a question. It will trigger certain lifestyles in this agentic loop that you see here, where we could add snippets of code to each of these lifestyle hooks. So pre-tool use, permission request. This is where the tool actually executes. Post-tool use failure, post-tool batch, sub-agent start, stop, task created, task completed, and then stop/stop failure. And to go even further, here is all the events that we have here. And to go even further with that, here are all the events that we have listed. The ones we care about for this specific example is the stop when Claude finishes responding, as well as the permission requests, which happens when a permission dialog appears. You may be asking, why don't you use notification? So we can use notification, but when a sub-agent, but I've noticed that notification, it gets quite noisy. You can start hearing phantom noises, because if an agent uses a sub-agent and that sub-agent finishes, it'll send a notification to that main agent. And even though that main agent task isn't done, you'll hear fires in the background, and then you'll check your Claude session tab and you'll see that nothing has really happened. So going back to our code, again, we have 2 different hooks set up. So we have the stop hook, which happens when Claude stops responding. And in there, we have a hook where we play a command of this sound. I am on Mac OS, and we have a set of predetermined sounds. So I just use glass.aaf. Here are all the default sounds that you can use to play your notification. So let's just hear a couple of these to see what they sound like. Here is basso, bottle, funk, hero, ping, purr, Sasumi, submarine, and so on and so forth. But you can add your own custom sound if you want to. If you really wanted, you can download, these random songs. Apple Pay, smoke detector.
My name is Xander Dingus.
You can go to YouTube to MP4 downloader, play any YouTube video, and then download it to an MP4 and drag it into your folder and fire that off. Your sound can be basically whatever you want. MP4, AIFF, as long as you have a command that allows you to play that particular format file, you should be fine. But for this stop hook, it will play the glass sound. And then for the permission request, where we see this pop up, it will play the funk.aiff sound for me. This might look a little different for Windows, because I'm sure that Windows default sounds probably are not an AIFF extension. Maybe it's like an MP4. But either way, you can ask Claude Code to set this up for you. It will probably do notification instead of permission request, but like I said, you don't want to hear those phantom sounds, so use permission request, as I felt like it was much more accurate. That is it for this video. It's pretty simple, but I want to make sure that you're burning as many tokens as you can, especially if you're on one of those subscription plans like a Claude Pro Max or Claude Pro 2X Max. You're already paying for a set price and you might as well burn as many tokens as possible. So with that being said, let me know if you like this video. Let me know if you want other hacks and tricks for Claude Code, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.